This is Japanese craft beer reviews, and welcome. And today we will look at a beer from the Good Wolf Brewery in Higashi Yoshino, not a prefecture. It's a small village, about 1,500 people. There's some local artists who work there, and apparently the last wolf in Japan was captured there in 1905. It was founded by Hiroyuki Ishii, who you see here, who was a marathoner and a mountain trail runner, and went to the U.S. and was impressed by U.S. craft beer. And then he and his wife were running in the mountains, as you can see here, the mountains of Nara Prefecture, and they ran down the mountain into this valley and were so impressed they decided they would live there, and they bought a 100-year-old house and then refurbished it and have put a brewery into it. It is one of the most remote breweries I have ever visited. Absolutely beautiful area. The water apparently comes from the mountains nearby, Taiko Mountains, and the brewer said it's exceptionally good water. They have a number of flagship beers they make. Here's the goat who lives next door to them, apparently the neighbor's goat. And the 4 flagship beers are called Ruru, Yuzu B, Black Wolf, and MIPA, Miyoshino IPA. And they also have a number of collaborations that they do with local farmers. Their Yuzu beer, for example, is one, and their Ryujin beer is another, with sweet potatoes grown from a local farmer. And they have a tap room, and it's open on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and also holidays, if the holiday is a Friday or a Monday. Untapped lists 9 beers from them, and so, again, they're fairly new, not quite well known. And today's beer from the Good Wolf is this one. It is called Liberi Di Sognare, and that, of course, is Italian, and it means free to dream, or and it is apparently a popular song title. I should check it out and see what it sounds like. And this is a dark ale, and it contains roasted chestnuts, and so I've classified this as kind of a flavored beer, a flavored dark ale. And it is 6% alcohol, and it contains roasted chestnuts from the Higashi Yoshino area. Let me quickly take a look at the ingredients here. So malt from England, and chestnuts from Higashi Yoshino, which is where the brewery is, and wheat malt, unmalted barley, and hops. Okay, so I'm not sure how dark this is going to be, but we will see. And the label art, which they have used on a number of labels, is a cartoonist who lives in the Higashi Yoshino area, whose name is Motomachi Natsuo, and they've used this person's art on many of their labels. Very anime sort of themed art. Rate beer, no ratings, and Untapped there were only 6 when I checked. So again, this brewery is, I think, like I said before, under the radar. They're doing interesting things, but they haven't gotten as much notice as probably they deserve here. This was 825 yen, and that would translate to about $5.80, 5.3 euros, and it is 330 milliliters in this bottle. Drink by date is here. It is October 22nd, about 2 months off from now. Let's give this one a go, shall we? Liberi Di Sognare. My cat is here dreaming and completely free to dream. It is quite dark. Let's take a look here. Okay, it is very dark, translucent around the edges. You can't see it, but I can if I hold it up to the light. Slightly transparent with a very thin, light tan head of foam. Aroma, oh my. This smells like coffee. And according to the ingredients, there is not coffee in this. Let me check again real quickly. Oh boy. Okay, so the roasted chestnuts do have definitely a coffee kind of note. Kind of like sweet, dark not cafe au lait, but something darker and maybe sweeter even. Okay, light chocolate, very sweet. The chestnuts are emulating some kind of chocolate note and coffee note in the aroma. Thin, medium body, goes down very smoothly. Basically chocolate and light coffee, maybe a cola note as well from the roasted malt and the roasted chestnuts. Don't know what kind of hops they put into this, but it seems like a bit more than they usually have in their beer. This could be classified as a stout, I think. Flavored stout. Well, I have to go check. They call it a dark ale, but to me it tastes like a very mild sort of stout. Interesting stuff. So again, this is a brewery that's doing lots of interesting things way out in the wilds of Higashi Yoshino, Nara. They're called, again, the Good Wolf Brewery. Not to be confused with the Good Wolf in the United States. Where is that? I think in California. There too, but this one is the distinguishing mark is brewery, the Good Wolf Brewery, and that is in Japan, in Nara Prefecture. And yeah, if you are in Nara, you want to probably take a nice trip out there. It's an incredibly beautiful area. And as I said in the introduction, the brewer and his wife found the place when they were doing a mountain marathon, and they came over the top of the hill and looked down the valley and said, "My God," and bought a house there and started their business. So go online to the Good Wolf Brewery and you can check out their website and see what they have for sale. If you live in Japan, you can try out a number of their beers, and I would certainly recommend this one. Once again, the Good Wolf Liberi Di Sognare. You are free to dream of it as well. Take care. Bye-bye.